All right, that's right, everybody. The tornado warning is now over. It's time to play chick flicks and action movies tonight. Thanks, everybody, for your patience tonight. You don't see those warnings too often out there where they tell you, hey, it's actually going to happen, but I appreciate your patience. I just wanted to make sure my family was safe. Hopefully everybody in your house is safe. Looked like it was coming right overhead there, and then it kind of shifted, I would say, south. And according to regular Mike down there, it looks like it's going south, definitely. We probably have about another 5 or 10 minutes of this heavy stuff, and then maybe another 10 or 15 minutes of rain past that, and we should be in the clear. I apologize if there's any connection issues tonight or anything like that, so just hang in there. Big question, who unsubscribed? Really? 15 minutes to make sure my family was safe and you unsubscribed? Boy, tonight's going to be a fucking great night. I'll tell you that right now. I appreciate everybody getting on. It looks like we peaked at 16 viewers. I'm down to, let's see what we got now. I'm back to 16, all right? So we went down a little bit, but doesn't look like tonight's going to be the fun fest. But, hey, I got my friends with me, and we're going to have some fun tonight. So it's chick flicks and action movies, and I would probably say the questions are 50-50. Half chick flicks, half about action movies, and I do mix in some of my general trivia questions in there with you. So all the usual stuff on board. If you subscribe, you get my email, and if you, some of the Facebook stuff, you already know what next week's theme is, and that is going to be Name That Band. And as you know, I trade emails and messages with everybody during the week, and John Gyro had a good idea. He had some ideas about Name That Band, and one of his ideas I just took and said, let's make Name That Band. We'll make it the picture edition. I'll show you a picture of the band, and you tell me their names. Some are going to be tough, some are going to be easy, but that's going to be next week's theme, so hopefully that should be fun. All right, so we do have some weather reports coming in. Let's see, it's windy. Ryan's getting some wind. Jamie's streets are flooded. Flash just said the wind just picked up, so Flash is in Philly, so that's probably coming this way. Maple Shade looks good. Haddonfield's getting slammed, and let's see. So all right. So we got a couple things tonight. We got some photos that people sent in. Now for next week, we're going to, again, any kind of photos that you want to send in, that's always great. But next week's photos, it's going to be, again, wide open. But you know what? Show me what you're doing during the week. You know what? If you're going, if you're outside, if you're cooking out, if you're just mowing the lawn or whatever, take a picture and send it in. And, maybe you're having a party, they're starting to lift some of the restrictions out there, and, send us photos, and that will be for next Wednesday. If you want to email it to, let's see, let me put it up here, thequizking21@gmail.com. Send it there. Don't message me or anything like that, because I have no brain left, so just email it to me. That's where I get most of the stuff. I'll compile it and put it into the feed. Nude sunbathing is fine. It's something fun for the whole family there, Johnny. So yeah, the picture is clear tonight. Thank you, Jamie. Added some more lights, as I said, from last week to brighten up my beautiful face. So hopefully everything is doing good. So what are we drinking tonight? Let's see, that is the question on the table. I am drinking some vodka, and that's my mixed drink. And as always, I have my beer companion on the side. Make sure you post what you're drinking. Let's see if anybody resubscribed, because that was really, I start late and they unsubscribe. Boy, that's just right up the shooter, huh? All right, let's see. Tonewood Fuego. Hey, is Taco in the house tonight? That's a good question. Anybody seen Taco, Poop Nugget, and all the regulars out there? There he is. There's Taco drinking Eclipse oatmeal porter. All right, a couple things want to talk about real fast before we get started with tonight's quiz. Darren, is Darren on? Darren, man, I don't know. I got in late. There's the name, Darren. Okay, she's on there. Might hear a little bit of background noise tonight. I got fans on. Keep everything cool. Few more lights. A little hotter in here, but it's typically hot in here, so I got a couple fans running. I'm trying to keep the noise down as much as possible, but I do apologize for that. Before we jump in tonight, it's been a tough week. We're going to start round one in a couple of seconds. A lot of stuff going on. Unexpected things over the last week. A lot of tragedies in the news. A lot of unrest. I just want to put this out there and just let you know that it's really tough what's going on right now. It's hit home with me, as I'm sure it's hit with many of you. And I know this is an entertainment show. This is just not the forum for any comments, positive, negative, humorous, or anything like that. It's a real tough situation that happened. It was unfortunate, and we're still finding out answers. So for now, I'm going to ask that we all stay away from any type of commentary on the current unrest that is going on around us and what seems to be getting closer to us every day. In the future, I hope to provide an outlet or forum for everyone to speak and weigh in on some of these issues, but you know what? This is an entertainment show, and I want to stay away from it. Today, I ask everyone to pray for peace, to pray for justice, and to pray for just genuine respect for all people and property. I always ask that people take the time to read and listen and spend your time looking for all the facts, whether they're good or bad or positive or negative. That's the best thing that you can do. Watching one news station, reading one newspaper, looting, destruction of property, that's not the answer. Get your facts, be informed, make your decisions. I think you guys know me pretty well. I'm not a religious person, but when times get tough and it gets difficult out there with the virus and this current unrest that's going on, sometimes I do turn to the Bible for wisdom and for clarity. I happen to find a verse in Hebrews chapter 12, verse 14. It says, "Make every effort to live in peace with everyone and to be holy. Without holiness, no one will see the Lord." So, hopefully, that's all we have to say tonight. If someone gets on tonight and wants to put their comments forth, don't attack them. Don't type in all caps. Just let me know and we'll just readdress this, that this is not the place here tonight. I'll be back in 2 minutes and we'll get started with tonight's show. All right, so great news. I'm back to 190 subscribers. Maybe I said something right. I don't know. That's rare. But we're back to 190 subscribers. Only 810 more to go. I probably will reach age 70 at this rate. So I don't know. We gotta find a way. Okay, looks like Jamie's got a little bit of power loss in internet. He looks like he's back on. So hang in there, folks. If you do get dropped or the connection seems a little spotty, jump right back on. Okay, it is time for trivia, and let's go to our quiz for tonight. Again, tonight's quiz is chick flicks and action movies. And as I mentioned before, about half the questions are chick flicks, half are action movies. And let's see if I can manage this. And I do mix it up with some general trivia questions in between. Round one questions, these are the easy ones. They're worth 1 point. And the bonus question is worth 2 points or double points. All right? Once again, please don't use your cell phones, smartphones, laptops, or computers to answer the questions. We play for fun here, and we try and keep it as honest and straightforward as possible. So please don't use your cell phones to answer the questions. I look forward to everyone scoring 119 every week, considering no one's really probably ever gotten a perfect round when we play live. So that's always fun. But don't use your cell phones. Use your good old head. And here we go with our tonight's quiz. All right, round one. Question number one, it's the current events question. This past weekend, SpaceX launched into outer space. The capsule, the thing on the top of this rocket, the capsule was called Crew Dragon. What was the rocket called? Was it Robin or Falcon? Pick one. Don't put your answers in the chat. Don't put any clues out there. This past weekend, SpaceX launched into outer space. The capsule, the thing at the very top there, and if you see on the picture, it's the top, I don't know what you want to call, top 1/8 of the rocket. That's called Crew Dragon, but the whole rocket, was it called Robin or Falcon? All right, Tim is the first one to break our cherry tonight. Tim, as I just said, don't put the answers in chat. You're going to write it down at home. Write it on your score sheet. If you didn't download a score sheet, you want to put it on a separate piece of paper or something like that. Don't type it in chat, and don't give away any clues either. So Tim kind of gave away the first answer, so everyone gets a freebie on there. Again, Ryan, you don't have to write that in there, and we'll take care of it on this end. All right, let's go to question number two, and it is this date in history. On June 1st, 1926, give me the name of the iconic actress who was born as Norma Jean Mortensen. And as always, sometimes the clues are in the pictures, but let's see if you can write it down. Yeah, right. Good one. And while we're in between, big happy birthday going out there to Tom. Tom's celebrating tonight. So happy birthday, Tom. Give him your well wishes out there. On June 1st, 1926. You know what? We are not far off from Tom's actual birthday, just to let you know. So that's going to be coming up soon. On June 1st, 1926, name the iconic actress who was born as Norma Jean Mortensen. Who do we know this actress better by? All right, question number three. It's your first action movie question in the action movie series Rambo. And I was watching it this past weekend on the Paramount channel. What is Rambo's first name? So Rambo's his last name. What's Rambo's first name? Again, write it down. Don't put it in chat or anything like that. What is Rambo's first name? And there's what? Four Rambos now? 5 Rambos? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I think 4 at least. Maybe 5. I don't know. You guys tell me. But what's his first name? Question number 4. Give me the name of the singer who released the following albums titled Turnstiles, The Stranger, and 52nd Street. Again, I'm looking for the name. Give me the name of the singer who released the following albums titled Turnstiles, The Stranger and 52nd Street. So it's past 8 o'clock. Looks like we're past all the severe thunderstorms. Probably going to have rain for a little bit. But we made it through that one. So I thank you for your patience getting started tonight. And hopefully we're going to have a good night from here on out. Question number 5. What is the name of the chick flick that contains the now famous line, "Nobody puts baby in a corner"? What do you think? What is the name of the chick flick? This is an easy one for you. This could be the layup question of the night. Nobody puts baby in a corner. What do you think? Give me the title of the movie. Write it down. That's a good one, John. I don't know. Does Rambo have a middle name? Is it John Q? Oh, there you go. Put the answer right out there for you. I hate you, John. All right. It's going to be one of those nights, folks. You know what? Don't start drinking before trivia. That's my new rule. All right, moving on to number 6. What is the name of the actor and tough guy who starred in the following action films? Act of Vengeance, Murphy's Law, and 4 Death Wish movies. Shut up, Lauren. Yeah, his middle name's Bishard. All right, so John and Karen lost power. They're playing Yahtzee by candlelight. Michelle, let us know who's winning if you're in contact with them. We want the Yahtzee update. All right, so this one, the clue's in the picture. What is the name of the actor and tough guy who starred in the following action films? Act of Vengeance, Murphy's Law, and 4 Death Wish movies. Yeah, you got to respect that. That's not even a porn stash there, Andrew. That's just like badass right there, back in the 70s. Number 7, in the 2005 romantic comedy Hitch. What is Hitch's first name in the film? All right, so we're not looking for a middle name. You're not going to get me on this one. All right, what is Hitch's first name in the film Hitch, played by Will Smith? What do you think? Tell me his first name. Write it down. Don't put it in chat. Checking some numbers here, man. People are just jumping in and liking me. They're not even playing tonight. I'm telling you gotta love it. Yep. Looks like the skies are lighting up in Merchantville, Allie. So we are neighbors, that's for sure. All right, question number 8. True or false? All right, so your answer is going to be either true or false. The legendary late Richie Ashburn was the last Philadelphia Philly to wear the uniform number 1. Is that statement true or false? Legendary Richie Ashburn. You guys, I don't know if you're old enough, you might remember Richie Ashburn. He used to be Richie and Harry. They used to be the commentators on the Phillies baseball games, at least when I was growing up. And he, prior to that, what is this? What, I got a pterodactyl flying in here? Prior to that, he was a legendary center fielder for the Philadelphia Phillies. He won a batting title. The legendary Richie Ashburn was the last Philadelphia Philly to wear the uniform number 1. Ron in the house tonight. I'm a Phillies fan. You're a major league fan, that's for sure. Taco, we got to do a Washington night. I'm sorry, I apologize. That's right, Ashburn Alley. Very good, Ryan. This is the guy that Ashburn Alley, where you stand up and drink all your beers at the Phillies game. Hopefully we'll get there sooner or later. Number 9, dead or alive. It's my famous dead or alive question. Romantic actor of Dr. Zhivago, Funny Girl. His name is Omar Sharif. Is he still dead or still alive? Pick one. That's all you got to figure out. Put dead or alive. Romantic actor of Dr. Zhivago and Funny Girl, Omar Sharif. What do you think? Dead or alive? What do you think? Dead or Alive, Omar Sharif. All right, number 10. Number 10, what is the name? Give me the title of the Reese Witherspoon movie where her ghost seeks help from a man who rents her old apartment to find out who she is. What do you think? Obviously, there's Reese. But I need the name of the movie. What is the name of the Reese Witherspoon movie where her ghost seeks help from a man who rents her old apartment to find out who she is? What do you think? Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, you know what, Ryan? I'm going to beat you to it on this one. Reese Witherspoon, hot or not? What do you think? Reese Witherspoon, hot or not? That's on the floor. Put it in the chat. Moving on, question number 11. Question number 11, it's your bonus question. And as mentioned, it is worth double points, or for this round, 2 points. Here we go. Here is your bonus question, number 11. In the action movie series Terminator, what is the name of the computer network that becomes self-aware, nearly wiping out the human race? What do you think? In the action movie series The Terminator, what is the name of the computer network that becomes self-aware, nearly wiping out the human race? What do you think? That's going to do it for round number 1. If you get it right, you're going to give yourself 2 points. I'll be back in a couple of seconds with the correct answers. But meanwhile, here's a picture that Dana sent in of everybody's favorite cat, and I usually get this wrong. I want to say Michaela, I want to say Mylanta, but I believe her cat's name is Micaiah. So here's Micaiah playing trivia from last week. Now don't forget, next week, it is Name That Band Photo Edition. I'm going to give you pictures of popular bands. I'm going to try, there's going to be some older bands in there, but I will try and get a lot of current bands in there. So those of you like Ryan who were born after 1990 will stop bitching at me and be able to play along. But that is next week. And this week, I want you to send me photos. What are you doing during the week? So send me a picture of you guys watching TV in your underpants. I don't care. Whatever it is, send it in, and we're going to put it on for next Wednesday's show. For right now, because we're in the summer months, we're not going to do Sunday nights anymore, just because it's really nice out. I don't want you guys in the house, especially here with me on Sunday nights. Go enjoy the time with your family. Restrictions loosen up, And hopefully, I think now in another week or two, they're going to start lifting some of the restrictions on restaurants. I know they're going to allow outside dining and possibly maybe some social distancing inside the restaurant. So maybe we are getting a little bit close to getting together at the 45th. So hopefully that is good news. A lot of people still having issues out there with internet, so I appreciate you guys hanging in there tonight. And here we go with the correct answers for round number 1. Now, every correct answer you get, you're going to give yourself 1 point. And remember, your bonus question, if you get that right, you're going to give yourself 2 points. Here we go. Correct answers. Number 1, what is the name? And we got the answer to this one. I want to thank you, Tim, for putting that one out there. That is Falcon. Falcon was the name of the rocket of the historic SpaceX mission that launched Saturday. It was supposed to launch the week prior, but they had some weather delays. Question number 2. On June 1st, 1926, name the iconic actress who was born Norma Jean Mortensen. That is none other than Marilyn Monroe, and her famous shot there over the subway grate, blowing up the dress. There we go. Number 3. What is Rambo's first name? I gave you this one. That is John Rambo. And I was watching Rambo. That was on this weekend on the Paramount Network. Actually, I like Rambo, the first one. Rambo 2, I really like too. That was pretty good. Number 4, the singer who released the albums titled Turnstiles, The Stranger, and 52nd Street, none other than Billy Joel, and obviously their picture of Billy Joel with hair. So Ryan, I don't know if you remember Billy Joel with hair, but that is a picture of him with hair. Number 5, the chick flick with the now famous line, "Nobody puts baby in a corner." That is Dirty Dancing. Number 6, the tough guy, and he was like the original tough guy and action hero. Act of Vengeance, Murphy's Law, 4 Death Wish movies, 10 to Midnight, just tons of action movies he did in his day. Charles Bronson. Moving on now to question number 7. What is Hitch's first name in the movie Hitch from 2005? Will Smith. Alex is his first name. That's right, strictly 80s Joel. True or false? Richie Ashburn, last player to play or to wear number 1. That is false. The last person to wear number 1 was Jose Cardinal back in 78 and 79 when he was with the Phillies. The Phillies actually, and this is another trivia question, and not that you really give a damn or not, but the Phillies acquired Jose Cardinal in a trade with the Cubs in between games of a doubleheader. He played the first part of the doubleheader in Philadelphia as a Cub. They traded him, and he actually, I believe, pinch hit in the second game there at Veterans Stadium for the Philadelphia Phillies, and stayed there for about a year and a half before the Phillies traded away Jose Cardinal. So more useless knowledge. Where else are you going to go on a rainy night than come here? Number 9, Dead or Alive, Dr. Zhivago, Funny Girl, Omar Sharif. He is still dead. He passed away back in 2015 at 83 years old. Omar Sharif, still dead. Number 10, the Reese Witherspoon movie. Her ghost seeks help from a man who rents her old apartment to find out who she is. That is Just Like Heaven. Just Like Heaven, and that is Reese Witherspoon and Mark Ruffalo, whatever. Anyway, the guy that plays the Incredible Hulk in the Avengers movie. That's there he is right there. Oh, it says it right there too. So how about that? Mark Ruffalo. All right, number should say hot at the bottom. There we go. Okay, so we got hot on Reese Witherspoon. All right, number 11, your bonus question for this round. In the action movie series Terminator, what is the name of the computer network that becomes self-aware and nearly wiping out the human race? That is Skynet. Skynet was the name of the computer system and it was invented by, as it says there, Cyberdyne Systems. So Skyknight, if you put Cyberdyne, that's fine. You can take credit for that as well. So that's going to do it for round number 1. I want you to post your scores for round number 1. Put them in the scores down below. And we're going to get you ready for round number 2. Let's see. The Flash. Johnny, I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Flash with 10. Taco with 10. Dana. And, wait, what's the cat's name? Yeah, I forgot already. What's the cat's name? Not Michaela. It's Micaiah. Dana and Micaiah with with 9. Butchie with 8. Andrew, Ashley, and the boys with 10. Ryan and Kayla with 8 points. He can only get, what can you get tonight, Ryan? Like 117. Allie with 9. Don Parks, 8 for the Park Olsons. Darren, Amanda, and the girls tonight with 5. Gabby with 9. The Kaya, I got it. I'm a little slow. It's not my cat, so, you know, I'm lucky I know my own dog's names. Kate with 7. Kate, good to see you tonight. Hope you and everyone are doing well. Laura with 11. Tom, 11 points for Team Whatever. I don't know, did you get Karen and John back in there? Let's see. Bob and Peg with 9. Thank you, Mike, for posting that for them. Dave missed the first round, I guess, with internet. All right, so Brian and Colleen with 9 just coming in. Looks like one of our players, Justin, had a tree bounce off his house, possibly, and hit his shed. Looking for reports here. Hopefully everything is all right with Justin and his family with the storms tonight. Brian and Colleen with 9. Aaron, he's got 8. I'm going to take a quick break, get you ready for round number 2. I'll be right back. Hey everybody, don't forget 45th Street Pub is still open for takeout. And I know Taco is over there maybe once a week getting some wings and good stuff like that. They also posted a drink menu today, so you can get drinks to go, I believe. Just jump on their Facebook site. And as I said, as things get closer, you know, hopefully we're getting closer to getting back to together. We're trying to get some information from Justin here and make sure him and his family are all right. Hopefully they're okay. He just responded to me. So Justin, again, if I know you're not on right now, but we're going to, if you need anything, just let us know. We'll put the word out, and our family here, our tribute family, will help you out any way we can. So, we got round number 2 coming up. Round number 2, correct answers are worth 2 points. Bonus question is going to be worth 4 points now. And tell you what, let's get started with that. What do you think? Let's keep moving tonight. Let's jump into our quiz. All right. Once again, don't put any answers in chat. Don't give any clues or anything like that. Also, don't look them up on your cell phone, smartphones, or laptops or computers. And you know what, Amanda, that's a great question. Outside of everybody here showing up there, we probably shut the restaurant down to do outdoor trivia. But I'd be happy to do that, and I'm sure Jerry would be pleased. But maybe we do outdoor trivia. Maybe we can. Maybe we'll do like a trivia takeover there. What do you think? That would be pretty fun. Because you know what, I miss you guys. I really do, and yeah, it's been a long road. All right, round 2, column 2, question number 1. Here we go. Let's jump back in it. Name the chick flick. Give me the name of the chick flick about two best friends who hit the road after accidentally killing a man and just keep going when chased by the cops. Isn't that the story of everyone's life, huh? Yeah, right. Taco, you're going to have to stand, or we'll do it in the parking lot. I don't know. Maybe we'll just do parking lot trivia. What do you think? Give me the name of the chick flick about two best friends who hit the road after accidentally killing a man and just keep going when chased by the cops. And I tell you what, there's one for you, ladies. There you go. Where else are you going to go where you can see Brad Pitt's nipples? There you go. Right here. Right here. We go back to the 45th. All this is gone. You just get to look at me all night. I don't know. Maybe that turns you on. I don't know. You tell me. Question number 2. Who is older? Who is older? Action movie stars Dolph Lundgren, he's on the right, or Jean-Claude Van Damme? Who is older? Action movie stars Dolph Lundgren or Jean-Claude Van Damme? All right, Jean-Claude. You know him from Bloodsport, and he was in Expendables, of course. And on the right, Dolph Lundgren, he was Ivan Drago from Rocky IV, and also in the Expendables. He was a bit of a kook. But what do you think? Who is older? Jean-Claude on the left or Dolph Lundgren? A couple action movie stars for you. That's a tough one, I think. All right, moving on. Question number 3. What is the title? The 1992 action movie starring Steven Seagal and Tommy Lee Jones about a former Navy SEAL on the USS Missouri. And there's a picture of him right there with his, I don't think you can see his sensitive ponytail there, but Steven Seagal. Give me the title of the 1992 action movie that starred Steven Seagal, Tommy Lee Jones, about a former Navy SEAL on the USS Missouri. And actually, probably a great movie on its own, but probably a very good. Butch and Erica Leniak, former, what was she, Playboy Playmate. She dated, I think, Nikki Sixx for a while, too, from Motley Crue. But probably the best Steven Seagal movie, if you could say that. Yeah, I know. Steven Seagal has a good movie. It happens. Number 4. What is the name of the 1998 romantic comedy starring Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, and Billy Idol? Layup question right here. Don't put the answer in chat. Put it on your score sheets. I know you know this one. One of my favorite movies. What is the name of the 1998 romantic comedy starring Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, and Billy Idol? All right, so Butchie blessed me. I had 2 correct facts on that one, huh? How about that one? Hey, I'm doing good. All right, let's see. Give me the title of that movie. Moving on to number 5. Number 5, name the crime-ridden city. Okay, I'm looking for the name of the city, not the state, the city of the 1987 action movie RoboCop, where it takes place. Okay, name the crime-ridden city the 1987 action movie RoboCop takes place. Ryan, I'm going to be dead before you, so I'm not even worried about growing old with you. You're my friend's son, as I tell everybody. Twice your age, I think. I know I'm twice Kayla's age, but hey, what the hell? Name the crime-ridden city. City. The 1987 action movie RoboCop takes place. All right, moving on to number 6. What is the name of the chick flick in which Julia Roberts plays the most famous actress in the world who falls in love with a normal man in England? Pretty good movie, I have to admit. I'm not a chick flick kind of guy. I don't watch a lot of chick flicks. But this was a pretty good movie. But I need the title. Give me the name of the chick flick in which Julia Roberts plays the most famous actress in the world who falls in love with a normal man in England. Name of the movie. That's number 6. Moving on to number 7. I believe this is general trivia for you. Of course, give me the name of the author. And this is an easy one for you. You should be able to get this. Give me the name of the author who wrote the novels, Dana. This is right in your wheelhouse. Rainbow Six, Patriot Games, and Clear and Present Danger. Once again, give me the first and last name of the author who wrote the novels Rainbow Six, Patriot Games, and Clear and Present Danger. Ryan, you'll get pitch perfect questions over my dead body. Shut up. All right, that is number 7. Give me the name of the author. Number 8. Name the U.S. city. Okay, again, I'm looking for the name of the city where the Eagles beat the Patriots, winning Super Bowl number 52. What was the name of the city? Did they beat them in Minneapolis, Jacksonville, or New Orleans? Let's see if you remember this one. Going back a couple of years now, give me the name of the U.S. city where the Eagles beat the Patriots, winning Super Bowl 52. Was it Minneapolis, Jacksonville, or New Orleans? Once again, don't put any clues or any answers in chat. Don't look it up. It's a multiple choice. Minneapolis, Jacksonville, or New Orleans. Write it down. That is a layup. A layup for some. What was the name of Andy Bernard's a cappella group in The Office? Lauren knows this one. Andrew and Taco can call themselves that. What was it? Get that. That was one of the trivia questions too. Lauren will get it. She knows it. Here comes treble. There you go, Andrew. Actually, look at this. Everybody knew it. I should have went to Andrew or Dana. They beat Lauren to it. Here comes treble. All right, number 9. Number 9. Back to those chick flicks. 2 answers here. Give me both. Don't put it in chat. Don't look it up. What are the first names of the characters played by Demi Moore or Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze in Ghost? First names, okay, in the movie. First names of the characters played by Demi Moore and Patrick Swayze in the movie Ghost. Broccoli Rob. That's a good one. All right, first names. You got to give me both answers for full credit. Moving on, number 10, your last 2-point question for this round in the action movie Red Dawn. A group of Colorado teens fight off invading Soviet forces. What do these teens call themselves? In the action movie Red Dawn. And this is a picture of the original Red Dawn, but there was a subsequent remake, I believe in 2016. The name of the group, what did they call themselves? Okay, once again, in the action movie Red Dawn, a group of Colorado teens fight off invading Soviet forces. What do these teens call themselves? Remember, as they won different skirmishes and battles throughout the movie, they put their name across the town and different things they were able to pillage and defeat the Soviets. And your final question for round number 2. They weren't the Super Friends, that's for sure. But they weren't the Wonder Twins either. All right, number 11. It's your bonus question. It's worth 4 points. Hey, there I go. 4 points or double points for this round. Here we go. Number 11. What is the name of the record store Molly Ringwald works at in the chick flick Pretty in Pink? Was the name of the record store, was it Spinners, Tracks, or High Notes? Okay, again, in the movie Pretty in Pink, Molly Ringwald, there she is in the movie right there in the pink dress. She worked at a record store. What is the name of the record store? Was it Spinners, Tracks, or High Notes? Pick one. You get it right, it's going to be worth 4 points. That's going to do it for round number 2. And I'm going to be back in a couple of seconds to score them up. But we got some pictures here that Darren and Amanda sent in. And I believe it's from this past weekend, if I'm correct. Darren will put it in chat. But they were at, I believe, Great Adventure. And they've opened up the drive-through safari. So here's some photos that they wanted to share with everyone. Here we go. So good news, it looks like Justin and his family are all okay. We've touched base with them and have survived the storms today. I was outside earlier today when the first storm hit, and I know a lot of you live in Pennsauken and the local areas here. And I was outside, boy, you blinked your eye and this thing blew through. All my lawn furniture, I mean, just branches flying all over the place. It was pretty terrible. I was trying to collect things in the wind from blowing into the neighbor's yard and everything. Got soaking wet, but that was a rough one. Haven't seen one like that in a long time. And I know, as you said earlier, the tornado. I don't know if you're accustomed to getting those on your phone, but never saw one like that before either, where it looked like it was almost imminent that it was coming to your area. So I'm glad everyone's safe. I know we're suffering through some internet connections. Hopefully the connection here with me has been safe, and I hope everybody's good. So we're going to get ready and go through our correct answers for round number 2. So let's take a look. And here we go. Remember, correct answers are going to be worth 2 points. Your bonus question is worth 4 points. Here it is, number 1. The chick flick about two best friends who hit the road after accidentally killing a man. That is Thelma and Louise, and that was one of the early Brad Pitt roles for you. He was, I think, was he the dead guy? I only saw the movie once a long time ago, but I think Brad Pitt might have been the dead guy. Number 2, who is older, Jean-Claude Van Damme or Dolph Lundgren? Jean-Claude, 59, Dolph Lundgren, 62. Dolph Lundgren, Ivan Drago is older. I saw somewhere, I don't know if it was a commercial or whatever, that Ivan Drago or Dolph Lundgren, pretty smart guy, holds a couple master's degree and some like crazy shit like astrophysics or some stuff. I don't know. Look it up. Number 3, the title of the 1992 Steven Seagal action movie about a former Navy SEAL. He was a cook, just a cook. That was Under Siege. Under Siege, and if you're not an action movie fan, I suggest you look up that movie. Number 4, the 1998 romantic comedy, Adam Sandler, Drew Barrymore, Billy Idol, Steve Buscemi was in that one. Good flick. That is The Wedding Singer, one of those movies that I always have to watch. That's right. There it is, Ryan. If he dies, he dies. One of those movies you always have to watch, The Wedding Singer. Number 5, the crime-ridden city that RoboCop takes place. That is Detroit. Number 6, the chick flick in which Julia Roberts plays the most famous actress in the world, and she falls in love with a normal man in England. Of course, that is Hugh Grant and Notting Hill. Notting Hill, good movie. Number 7, the author who wrote the novels Rainbow Six, Patriot Games, Clear and Present Danger, and a bunch of others. That is Tom Clancy. Number 8, what city did the Eagles beat the Patriots? It was Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minneapolis, Minnesota is where, or the city that hosted the Eagles Super Bowl victory. Number 9, the first names of the characters in the movie Ghost. They are Sam and Molly. Sam and Molly. I've put that question out there before, so hopefully you remember that one. Sam and Molly. Moving on to number 10. The name that they called themselves, a group of Colorado teens in the movie Red Dawn, they were called the Wolverines. The Wolverines, and a star-studded cast there at the time. Jennifer Grey and Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell. I think Charlie Sheen was in that one, and a bunch of other actors too. So, and the chick from there she is, Lee Thompson. She was from Back to the Future. There you go. It comes out eventually. And your final question for round number 2, question number 11. Your bonus question, if you got it right, it was worth 4 points. The name of the record store where Molly Ringwald works at, it is called Trax in the movie Pretty in Pink, and there is a picture of the store Trax. Hopefully you remembered that. Flash report and heavy thunder again in Philly. We'll check the maps. So it's time to post your scores. You want to post your scores for round number 2, a dash or a slash, and your total score for rounds 1 and 2. Give me your total scores. How about that? They're blowing up ATMs with dynamite, but they're still not getting any money. All right, let's see. Weather here while you guys are posting. Like there's still some thunder boomers in the area or over Pennsylvania. Let's see, the Flash with a total of 30, Allie with 31, Taco with 30. We got a tight one here tonight. Dave with 18, Andrew 30 overall for Andrew Ashley. How about that one? Just throw anything out there. Ashley and the babies. 21 for Darren, Amanda, and the girls. 29 for Dana. Damian Laura with 33. Kate with 27. Butch with 26. Ryan with 26. Michelle and Team Whatever with 35. 25 for Gabby. Colleen and Brian with 23. Tom posting 35 for Team Whatever. Thank you, Tom. Let's see. We still got Mike. You want to post Bob and Peg's score? Aaron, if you got a score. All right, there's the Park Olsons with 30. Aaron with 30. Good job. Thunder and Woodbury. Butchie's got some thunder over there. Bob and Peg got 25 hanging around. So that's going to do it for round number 2. We're going to get ready for round number 3. And as usual, round number 3 has nothing to do, answers 1 through 10 anyway, with tonight's themes. But your bonus question will. I'll be right back. All right, so we are back, and Club Jobu, that's right. I don't know if you play Xbox hockey, but maybe we should send you an invite to join our team. I think you'd be a good addition. All right, gang, it is time for round number 3. I still got more pictures coming up for everybody. Don't forget, next week's theme is Name That Band Picture Edition. I show you a picture, you give me the name of the band, and also during this week, send me pictures of anything. Just normal days of life. Send me a picture, you guys. If you're working, send me a picture. If you're working at home, you know, what's it look like? You're cooking out, you're working in the yard, you're in the pool, you're walking the dog. I don't care, but send a picture of everyday life, because we do need some normalcy in our lives. And you know what? I really look forward to your pictures, and you know, every Wednesday night being with you all. As I mentioned earlier, we're not going to do Sundays for the time being, just because it's really nice out. I know I spend time with my family on Sundays. We usually cook out Saturday, Sunday. We have some fun. We got the pool up and running, so you know, hopefully you all are enjoying your time in the sun and enjoying the summer. And you know, we're real close. We're probably hopefully a couple of weeks away. So let's get going. Let's get going with round number 3. All right, here we go. Round number 3. As I mentioned, answers 1 through 10 are on a completely different topic, and I'll share that with you in 1 second. Correct answers are worth 3 points. Your bonus question is worth, there it is, 6 points. Your bonus question will be either an action movie or a romantic movie question for you. So let's take a look at what our topic will be for answers 1 through 10 around number 3. Here it is. I am looking for the name. Give me the name. Name these historic people, places, and things that begin with the letter Z. Okay? You might think Z, hey, can't be that hard. I'm telling you, this could be a tough one for you. Where's all my history majors out there? I don't think Mikey Chiavarelli's on tonight, but I know Andy's on, Aaron's on. Andrew, I think you got a history background, so where's all my history people? You should know this stuff. Every correct answer is worth 3 points. Again, don't use your cell phones or smartphones. Don't put any answers or clues in the chat. Let's take a look at number 1. Famous video of the JFK assassination. Begins with the letter Z. Your answer, all answers 1 through 10 begin with the letter Z. Famous video of the JFK, John F. Kennedy, assassination. What do you think? All right, so thank you, Allie. Mikey lost power, but he's on my team. So all right, Mikey's on. So we're gonna lose this round. Mikey's gonna bury us. All right, so here we go. Famous video of the JFK assassination. Come on, Dave, you can do it. Well, 0 begins with Z. Need clarification. They call it the begins with Z, the blank film. The blank film. So there's your clarification, Darren. Number 2, famous, lavish Broadway review of the early 1900s. Again, looking for the name of the famous, lavish Broadway review of the early 1900s. And I think Flash, to answer your question, this question here was way before everyone's time, except for Bob. Bob was alive. Love you, Bob and Peg. I hope you guys are doing well. Famous, lavish Broadway review of the early 1900s. Question number 3. South African tribe ruled by Shaka. South African tribe ruled by Shaka. I think that was a mini-series, wasn't it? So if you remember the mini-series, you might have a beat on that answer. South African tribe ruled by Shaka. Number 4. And some of these are getting tough, so Shaka Khan, that's her. Sorry, folks. Music humor gets me every time. Question number 4. Former name of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Former name. Okay? So, in other words, it's known today as the Democratic Republic of the Congo. What is the former name? And it begins with the letter Z. Former name of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. That is number 4. Remember, all your answers 1 through 10 are going to begin with the letter Z, and these are historical people, places, and things beginning with the letter Z. Number 5. Island nation that merged with Tanganyika in 1963. No, not Chaka from the Land of the Lost, the Will Ferrell movie. I told you we're getting tough here. I know Andy. Andy's got a beat on this. Andrew, I hope you're doing good with this one. Mikey's helping Allie. Brian, I don't think you have any shot. Island nation that merged with Tanganyika in 1963. Yeah, we need some maps for this one. I probably should have put a map up there. All right, what do you think? All right, so Andrew says he's hanging in there. So again, we're not killing you just yet. Number 6, nation formerly the British colony of Southern Rhodesia. Okay, so it's currently known. Let me see now. Nation formerly the British colony of Southern Rhodesia. Okay, so today I believe it's known as Southern Rhodesia. I need the name of the nation formerly. No, I got it backwards there, right? I just figured it out. Read the goddamn question and give me the correct answer. It begins with Z. Nation formerly, the nation known today that begins with the letter Z, that was formerly known as the British colony of Southern Rhodesia. There you go. I'll get out of this one sooner or later. I gotta stick to easy shit because you know what? This just ain't. It's killing me. It's killing me. Nation formerly the British colony of Southern Rhodesia. Number 7, ism about a Jewish homeland in the Middle East. Ism about a Jewish homeland in the Middle East. Ryan, we gotta get Andrew on the Xbox, so that's our next move. Ism about a Jewish homeland in the Middle East. Number 8, Chiapas rebels that have warred with Mexico since 1994. Chiapas rebels that have warred with Mexico since 1994. Okay, so they're called Chiapas rebels, but they have a name. They're called what? It begins with the letter Z, and they have warred with Mexico since 1994. Ashley, just get Andrew an Xbox, a new Xbox this Christmas. That's all he wants. We're putting it in there now. Number 9. Writer who accused the French of anti-Semitism. Writer who accused the French of anti-Semitism. Writer who accused the French of anti-Semitism. And your last Z answer, historical people, places, and things. Here it is. I know you're looking forward to this one. Number 10, Secretary of Foreign Affairs for the German Empire and proposed Mexico invade the U.S. Secretary of Foreign Affairs for the German Empire and proposed that Mexico invade the U.S. All he needs the last name for this one. Begins with the letter Z. Secretary of Foreign Affairs for the German Empire. And it says, and proposed, it should say who proposed Mexico invade the U.S. And I believe this would probably be senior history, maybe college history if you were majoring in this one. All right, so that's going to do it for your Z answers 1 through 10. Now it's time for your bonus question. Your bonus question is worth 6 points, and I'm not sure what it's on. It's either action movies or chick flicks. So here we go. Don't look it up. Don't write your answers in the chat. Here it is, number 11. Give me the name of both movies. Name both movies in which former governors Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura co-starred together. There was two movies that Arnold Schwarzenegger, there he is on the left, and Jesse the Body Ventura, both former governors. Arnold of California, Jesse, I believe, was governor of Minnesota. Give me the name of both movies in which former governors Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura co-starred together. Give me the names of the movies. You get them both. It's worth 6 points. And I tell you what, if you give me one, you can take 3 points, but don't look it up. I'll be right back. Well, every once in a while you get these tough rounds, put you right in the shitter, and I don't know, about 7 people dropped out, so I guess it was too hard. I don't know. That's right, if it bleeds, we can kill it. That's very good. So Butch is on point. We know Butch has got at least one. So I'm going to give you the correct answers in a couple of seconds. Got some pictures here I want to share with you that Dave and V sent in from this past weekend, and here we go. So I know there's Dave and V. They went fishing this weekend, and yeah, V's catfish was huge there. I know Dave. I know you sent it in, but I believe they were fishing on Lake Titicaca. So I'm pretty sure that's where you said you were. I don't know. You tell me. Apparently, looks like we got Andrew in trouble. He spends enough time on the PS4. He does not need an Xbox, according to Ashley. So, you know, what we could do, Andrew, is we could take up a collection, and you know, the trivia players could get you one for you and the boys. You gotta have both. You gotta have both. That's all I'm saying. Oh boy, there's divorce court for you, folks. There you go. All right, let's take a look at these correct answers for round number 3. Oh boy, these are tough. I apologize for this round, but hopefully you did well. Question number 1: the famous video of the JFK assassination. Abraham Zapruder. It's known as the Zapruder film. Famous video of the JFK assassination, Zapruder. The Zapruder film. Number 2, the famous lavish Broadway review of the early 1900s. That is called the Ziegfeld Follies. The Ziegfeld Follies. Number 3, the South African tribe. I think everybody got this one right. Ruled by Shaka, they are known as the Zulu Warriors. And I think the name of the miniseries was Shaka Zulu. But Zulu was the name of the warriors or tribe that he was in charge of. Number 4, former name of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. That is the former state of Zaire. The island nation that merged with Tanganyika in 1963. That is Zanzibar. Number 6, nation formerly the British colony of Southern Rhodesia, that is Zimbabwe. Number 7, ism about a Jewish homeland in the Middle East, that is Zionism. Number 8, Chiapas rebels that have warred with Mexico since 1994, that is the Zapatistas. Number 9, 7 again. Number 9, writer who accused the French of anti-Semitism, that is Emile Zola. And last, number 10, Secretary of Foreign Affairs for the German Empire who proposed Mexico invade the United States, that is Arthur Zimmerman. Zimmerman was the correct answer. And your bonus question, remember this was a 2-part answer. You need both movies. Here we go. Both movies in which former governors Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jesse Ventura co-starred. Predator and The Running Man. Predator and The Running Man. 2 movies that they both you probably got Predator. Running Man, that was a tough one right there. But so it's time for round number 4. Again, I'm going to take a quick break and be right back. So here we go with our scores for round number 3. And Darren coming in with 30 points. The Flash with 60. Taco 57 hanging around. Andrew, Ashley, and the boys with 57. Remember, we're trying to get Andrew an Xbox. 53 for Dana. 47 for Brian and Colleen. 71 for Team Whatever. Looks like they're taking the lead. Brian with 56. 64 for Allie. Mike crushed that, so I figured Mikey would be all over that one. And Mikey, we didn't get any travel picks this week, so you got to send me some for next week, or like I said, picks around the house, whatever you're doing. Let's see, 27 for Dave and B, 57 for John and Kerry the Park Olsons. Let's see, 57 for Jamie and Laura, 50 for Butchie. And let's see, we're waiting. Okay, Kate's in there. We're waiting for Mike with Bob and Peg's score. And Aaron, we need yours. And just want to thank everybody for hanging in there tonight. I know tonight was a rough night. We started a little bit late, a little bit off our game. I know we got a lot of stuff going on, worldwide that's troubling a lot of folks, but I want to thank everybody for hanging in there. All right, Jamie and Laura, 57. I think they already posted that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Butch with 50. Flash, are you back to work? Gabby with 43. All right, so that's going to do it for round number 3. Again, I'm going to take a quick break. Then I'll be back in 2 minutes. We'll get started with round number 4. So it looks like Johnny Flash has picked up a job at Home Depot. Good for you, John. Waiting to get called back. Which Home Depot? Are you working in the city or are you over here? Let me know because I'm always looking for lumber. So I'll come in and annoy you. All right, so it is time for the 4th and final round. Correct answers are worth 4 points. Bonus question is worth 8 points. Let's see. Let me take a quick break. I gotta set something up and I'll be right back. Watching TV again. I watch, and I'm going to post this on Raccoon Hunters for everybody too. I know a lot of you have started watching Ozark, and I've been trying to follow. They say that Ozark, they haven't really signed them up for season number 4, but everybody that watches this series does the same thing, is that you got to make more episodes. So hopefully we'll hear more about that one coming up. But out of desperation, I watched The Sopranos. I watched the 6th season of The Sopranos, and as I said, I'm going to post this on Raccoon Hunters this week. But the debate still lingers. What do you think? I don't know. Now again, I don't know if you've seen the series The Sopranos, but is Tony Soprano dead, or is he still alive, as per the last episode? Now, I have my theory, and like I said, we're going to do this on Raccoon Hunters, but that's going to be coming up next week. Good show. So if you haven't, watch it. If not, watch the last episode. You'll probably get, you probably can figure it out from there. It's a guy who looks like me. Well, then again, what Italian mobster don't I look like? But again, at the end of the series, watch the last episode. Maybe you can figure it out. We'll post that one. So I finished that one, So, and Ryan is kind of my. All right, Michelle says he's still alive. So Tony Soprano. Now, Gandolfini is still dead, but I don't know. Tony Soprano, Michelle says still alive, so think about it. Ryan always tells me what to watch, and he hasn't steered me wrong yet. So I've started watching from beginning to end, and I've kind of been a fan of this show, and it's Curb Your Enthusiasm. Larry David, one of the co-creators or creators of the Seinfeld show, the show about nothing. His show, Curb Your Enthusiasm, is pretty much like Seinfeld. It really is a show about nothing, but on a different plane. So what do you think? Take a look at that one. The other thing, and I watch a lot of documentaries and stuff, and this commercial comes on all the time about these gutter guards or whatever. They put these guards on your gutter so you don't get the leaves on there. And there's this guy in there, and he's got the bad hair color and everything. And there's this wife, and she's hocking the husband right there on the camera saying, "Heaven, I told you climbing ladders was dangerous." I'm like, how annoying. I mean, they should be in divorce court, not picking out gutters. Heaven, I told you climbing ladders was dangerous. You know what? You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna go up on my roof. If that was my wife, I'd go up on the roof and jump. That's what I would do. All right, so it's time for round number 4. I still got some more pictures for you out there. Round number 4, correct answers are worth 4 points. Your bonus question is worth 8 points. Here we go. Again, don't post your answers in the chat. No clues. Use your noggin. This will wrap us up for tonight. We're going to get out of here. We made up some time tonight. We'll get out of here early. All right, here we go. Question number 1. What is the title of the 1980 movie about a playwright who falls in love with a photograph of a woman at the Grand Hotel and travels back in time to be with her? Michelle, you got a lot of insight to that one. You're scaring me. Now I gotta remember that. I'm worth more dead than alive, so the insurance money is important. What is the title of the 1980 movie about a playwright who falls in love with a photograph of a woman at the Grand Hotel and travels back in time to be with her? Let's see. Flash is watching the Epstein series. Johnny, you're gonna have to give us the report on that on Raccoon Hunters. All right, moving on to question number 2, general trivia. Sandra Day O'Connor was the first who was appointed. Wait, what the hell is this? Sandra Day O'Connor was the first. Who was the second woman? All right, okay, I wrote it right. Who was the second woman ever appointed Supreme Court Justice? Okay, Sandra Day O'Connor, and there's her picture. She was the first. Who was the second woman ever appointed Supreme Court Justice? Second woman. Sandra Day O'Connor the first. Who was the second? Question number 3. In the action movie, boy, we're hitting Arnold tonight. Oh shit. In the action movie Commando, what is the first and last name of the actress who played Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter, Jenny? Okay, I need the first and last name of the actress. In the action movie Commando, what is the first and last name of the actress who played Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter, Jenny. Commando. What happened to Sully? I had to let him go. So, hot or not? Let's see. Arnold? Ryan, are you asking for Arnold? Or are you asking for Jeffrey Epstein? So, hot or not? A couple questions are out there. What do you think? All right, Darren got one answer correct. In the action movie Commando, what is the first and last name of the actress who played Arnold Schwarzenegger's daughter, Jenny? Moving on to number 4. Who am I? I sent this one in. Take a good look. Give me the name of the actor. Again, don't look it up. What is the name of the actor in this picture? What do you think? Take a look. What is the name of the actor in this picture? And I guarantee everybody knows who it is. I guarantee you've pretty much watched the show that he appeared in for a good number of years. Let me know. What do you think? That is your Who Am I for tonight. Moving on to number 5. What is the full name of Sandra Bullock's character in the movie Miss Congeniality? So what I mean by full name, first, middle, last name, Ryan. So here you go. You always ask for middle names. What is the full name of Sandra Bullock's character in the movie Miss Congeniality? Aaron, that's what I was hoping for. I figured you would know the show, but I'm not sure you know the actor's name. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do a special dispensation. I don't know. Let's hold on. Maybe I can. Maybe I'll let that one go. We'll open it up to the crowd in a little bit. But for this one, question number 5, the full name of Sandra Bullock's character in the movie Miss Congeniality. Moving on now to question number 6. Who or what is the only non-human to testify before Congress? This is true. This is a real question. Who or what is the only non-human to testify before Congress? Was it Bart Simpson, Mickey Mouse, Smokey the Bear, or Elmo? I'm sorry, Allie. Allie's typing Schwarzenegger like a madman over there. Allie, send Mike our love. We miss him tonight. I hope he's doing well over there. But question number 6, who or what? Allie, send him a picture. Take a screenshot. That'll save you some typing. Who or what is the only non-human to testify before Congress? True. This is true. Was it Bart Simpson, Mickey Mouse, Smokey the Bear, or Elmo? Pick one. Laura, cop name. No, stage name. I'm sorry, stage name. Laura had a good question. We're going to jump back just for a smidge. Oop. There we go. Full name of Sandra Bullock's character in the movie Miss Congeniality. It is her stage name when she was a contestant. Her contestant name. Good catch, Laura. Thank you very much. Contestant name. All right, number 7, the title of the 1988 action movie starring Carl Weathers. Of Rocky fame, you know him as Apollo Creed. in which he got his shot in the leading role. That was pretty much the only movie that Carl Weathers starred as the lead actor. What is the title of the 1988 action movie? Starred Carl Weathers of Rocky fame. Played Apollo Creed in the Rocky movies. In which he got his shot in the leading role. I need the name of the movie. What is the title of the 19... That's right. Before the Gator took his hand, he was Chubbs Peterson. That's right. In the Adam Sandler movie, what the hell was that? Happy Gilmore. That's right. You know him as Chubbs. I don't know. They could probably put a fake hand in there. But what is the name of the movie starring Carl Weathers of Rocky fame, in which he got his shot in the leading role? Number 8. What is ironology the study of? Again, don't look it up. Don't put your answers in chat. Ironology. I-R-E-N-O-L-O-G-Y. What is ironology the study of? Hair's killing me tonight. What is ironology the study of? What do you think? You were studying ironology. He's studying. Ironology. Moving on. Question number 9, 10, 11, all either chick flicks or action movie questions. Number 9. What is the first and last name of the character played by Patrick Swayze in the action movie and sort of chick flick Roadhouse? Okay, so now you may know the last name, but you got to have the first name too. First and last name of the character played by Patrick Swayze in the action movie and sort of chick flick Roadhouse. I don't know. I guess this movie kind of counts both ways. I think it's an action movie and a chick flick. Starring Ben Gazzara. I think, what was the girl's name? Kelly Lynch, I think was. Is that right? I think he was dating her for a while. And who else was in that? Oh, Sam Elliott. There's a mustache for you. Sam Elliott. He played his bouncer friend. He came in and he would go, "What's up, amigo?" One of my favorite lines. First and last name of the character played by Patrick Swayze in the action movie and sort of chick flick Roadhouse. That's a movie you don't see. Roadhouse. Number 10, your last 4-point question. In the chick flick Love and Basketball. Love and Basketball. Monica and Quincy grow up together and fall in love in which city? What do you think? Yeah, he was the ultimate stash. In the chick flick Love and Basketball, Monica and Quincy. That's right, he was in Tombstone. Very good, Jamie. That was on this week. They had a bunch of stashes in that one. You had what was it? Who was it? Kurt Russell had a good mustache in that movie too. What do you think? Give me the name of the city in which Monica and Quincy grow up and fall in love. Kurt Russell, Val Kilmer, Bill Pullman was in that. Let's see, who else? That was the guy from Terminator. What was his name? He played Reese in the Terminator. He was one of the Clantons in Tombstone. That was a great movie. What's the line? Let's see who types it in first. What is the line? We used it in trivia a couple of weeks ago. Let's see who can put it in there. Let's see who's first. the line from Tombstone. We used it as a trivia question. Type it in. 5, 4, 3. Yes, that's right. Michael Biehn was the guy. He's very good, Parks. But what was the line? What was the line? Put it in there. I'm your Huckleberry. Jamie does it. Jamie got it in there. I'm your Huckleberry. Here we go with your final question of the night. It's your 8-point question. Here it is. Name both actors. Name both actors. You gotta have both. Name of the actors in the action movie X-Men Origins, Wolverine, and the chick flick Kate and Leopold. Name both actors who appeared in the action movie X-Men Origins, Wolverine, and the chick flick Kate and Leopold. 2 actors appeared side by side in both movies, X-Men Origin Wolverine and Kate and Leopold. If you name both, you get 8 points. If you name one, you get 4 points. And that's going to do it for tonight. Both actors who appeared in the action movie X-Men Origins Wolverine and the chick flick Kate and Leopold. All right, gang, I'm going to take a quick break. When I come back, a couple more pictures for you. And we're going to wrap it up, give you the correct answers for round number 4. Don't look up any answers. I'll be right back. Hey gang, again, I want to thank everybody for jumping in tonight. I apologize for the delay, and I'm sorry if you lost connection or connectivity, or your power's out, or hopefully you didn't sustain any damage at your homes. Hopefully everybody's safe, and we're going to do it all again next week with Name That Band, the photo edition. And don't forget, send me your photos to the QuizKing21 gmail.com. And there we go. The QuizKing21 at gmail.com. Send it there. Send me your photos. I don't care what you're doing. In action, idle, watching TV, pet pictures. I don't care. Send me everything you got, because I love seeing everybody, and I know everybody enjoys staying in touch with everyone. Double Shot of Love starts next week. How about that one? Double Shot of Love. So thank you, Michelle, for that one. Send me your photos. And as promised, I still got one more set of photos. And these are some photos that I want to share with you. And I got my 2 crazy dogs here. I got the Golden Retriever Bruno, who thinks he's Spider-Man. He climbs the walls at night when he sleeps. And the other one, Silly, she's the raccoon hunter. The raccoon hunter page is named after. So I spend a lot of time with the dogs, obviously, because I'm home. And I've actually discovered Sil has a fetish for watching TV. Anytime a dog, a cat, any kind of livestock comes on TV, she's like riveted. Gotta know, but you know that's passing. A dog comes on, she'll bark and leave. But I found out what her favorite TV show is. Okay, and here it is. Her favorite TV show, and she is riveted, is Duck Dynasty. Now I watch this on Sundays and sometimes during the week, but when this show is on, I cannot remove her from the television. She will stand there motionless. And here's a couple of photos of her just watching the show. And she won't move from that spot. So there she is. So now I know why she is the way she is. That she hunts raccoons and opossums and squirrels, birds. She got a bird probably a couple of weeks ago. But her favorite show is Duck Dynasty. So watch your pets, folks. Who knows? Maybe you'll learn something during this whole damn thing. Let's see. Okay, Ryan's just trying to get his dog not to be in the creek. All right, let's look at the correct answers for round number 4. Here we go. Remember, 4 points for each correct answer, 1 through 10, and 8 points if you got question number 11. Here we go. Number 1, the title of the 1980 movie about a playwright who falls in love with a photograph of a woman at the Grand Hotel and travels back in time to be with her. Title of this movie, and it is a solid chick flick. I know a lot of people, a lot of ladies have watched this movie and love it. Somewhere in Time. And that stars the late, great Christopher Reeve, Superman, and Jane Seymour. Somewhere in Time. This was a big cable movie. Number 2, Sandra Day O'Connor was the first, who was the second woman ever appointed to as Supreme Court Justice. That is RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She was number 2. Sandra Day 1, RBG 2. There she is, and hopefully she hangs in there with. I've been having some health troubles in the last year, but hopefully she'll hang in there. Number 3, in the action movie Commando, the first and last name of the actress who played Schwarzenegger's daughter Jenny in the movie, that is Alyssa Milano, and got to be what? Probably in her 40s now. Cute kid, cute adult. Not too sure about the things that come out of her mouth, but hey, who am I to judge? Number 4, who am I? That is Angus T. Jones. Hopefully, I don't know if you knew his name, but you definitely knew. I tell you what, if you put 2.5 Men, give yourself 2 points. I'll do that for you. If you put 2.5 Men, give yourself 2 points. Or if you gave his character name, 2 points. But Angus T. Jones, and that's what he looks like today. He long hair and hey, God bless him. Number 5, the full name of Sandra Bullock's character in the movie Miss Congeniality when she was in the pageant. Her name was Gracie Lou Freebush. Gracie Lou Freebush. What a great name. I think I'm going to change my name to that one. Number 6, the only non-human to testify before Congress was Elmo. Elmo did it back in, I don't know, somewhere in the mid-2000s. And I think it was 2006, 2008. And he spoke out supporting public school music programs. And kind of opposing the lack of funding or trying to generate funding to continue these music programs. And I'm not sure how that worked out, but Elmo, the first non-human to testify. Number 7, the title of the 88 movie starring Carl Weathers. Of course, John put out there starring Vanity. And you might remember Vanity. She was Prince's girlfriend for a while. And she headed up Vanity 6. But the title of the movie, Action Jackson. Action Jackson was the feature film starring Carl Weathers. Number 8, Ironology. And I tell you what, how topical. I made this quiz up before everything started, so how topical do things get? Ironology is the study of peace. Study of peace. Right? Keeping it calm, keeping it cool. Study of peace. I think a lot of people should study that. Number 9, the first and last name of Patrick Swayze's character in the action movie and chick flick Roadhouse. James Dalton. I think a lot of people knew his name was Dalton, but James Dalton. If you had both, give yourself full credit. If you had just the last name, go ahead, take 2 points. That's okay, but you needed the first name, James. Full credit. Number 10, your last 4-point question. The Love and Basketball, the name of the city where Monica and Quincy grew up and fall in love. That is Los Angeles. That was an easy one for round number 4. And number 11, you needed both. Both for full credit here. Both movies in which these 2 actors appeared in, X-Men Origin and Kate and Leopold. That is Hugh Jackman and Liev Schreiber. Hugh Jackman and Liev Schreiber. And Schreiber was like in X-Men. He was sort of like the bad Wolverine, and of course he was in Kate and Leopold with him. And a lot of people don't know Liev Schreiber is he does a lot of, he narrates a lot of documentaries and too. So I think he I don't know if he did baseball, but he does a lot of documentaries. So, all right, time to post your scores. Remember, post your round 4 score and post your total score of all 4 rounds. There we go, starting to come in. Johnny Flash, 20 for round 4. Good job, Johnny, with a total of 80. Ryan had 8 points for round number 4, and Ryan with 119. Good job, Ryan. Yeah, John, hey, like I said, I wrote this more than 7 days ago, so funny how things work out. Darren, 16, total 46. Ryan with a total of 64. Andrew, Ashley, and the boys with a total of 83. Taco with 87. Great score. Taco in the early lead. All right, Dave and V with 45 for 3 out of the 4 rounds. Kate with 71. Gabby, good score with 67. Looks like Taco's still holding the lead. Allie and Mike with a score of 100. They had a good 4th round there with 36. Butch with 88. Butch always in the hunt. Still a lot of scores to come in. 70 for Aaron. 81 for the Park Olsons. Good score. All right, let's see. 109 for Team Whatever. 93 for Jamie and Laura. So a couple scores out there. And pump back to this. Here it is. This is for next week. Don't forget, Wednesday, June 10th. Name that band, and this is the picture edition. I want to thank John and Karen. Hopefully they're winning at Yahtzee over there at home. But John gave me the idea for this one, and we're going to do the picture edition. So I'm going to show you some pictures of bands, and you tell me the name of that band. So usual format, that is next Wednesday. Also, don't forget, Send me your photos of things that you guys are doing during the week. Again, it could be work, play, walking the dog, anything simple, menial tasks, watching TV, cutting the lawn. I don't care. Send photos in. Get your wife or husband to take selfies of you guys, your significant other, whatever you got to do. Take a picture of you guys doing everyday things. Send pictures of the dogs, the pets, the cats. I don't care. Send them in. And we're going to do this all again next Wednesday. And hopefully by then, everything's going to calm down. Everything maybe be back to normal. Hopefully, as some things start to loosen up with the virus and everything, maybe we'll be back to work. I'm not going to torture you any further tonight, gang. It's starting to get late. It's 9:45. I love you all. And I will see you next Wednesday.
Did you have